Hello and welcome to Funk Puzzles. Today I have yet another Kubok 16 for you. This is going to be a expert difficulty. As usual, I get these out of the USA Today paper. Sorry, it is November 3rd. My iPad has the wrong date on it. I don't know why that is. It is November 3rd, 2023, USA Today. Expert Level by David Copo. If you're not familiar with Kubok, it's a great logic game. It's mostly just maths. You have a 16 cell grid. In this 16 cell grid, you have to use the numbers 1 through 16 all exactly once. And you have to, for every row and column, you have to add up the row and column to the corresponding number on the outside of said row and column. So for example, the first column has a total of 35 outside of it. So you would have to add up all those numbers, the four numbers within there, to get 35. So let's go ahead and get started. I will say Kubok 16, it can be really all over the place for me. I've had some where I just get completely stuck, and I've had others where I just blow right through it. So we'll go ahead and see what happens today. Okay, first thing I like to do is I always like to get my updated totals. So I personally go through and I wipe out what is here. And I put it just so that I don't have to constantly be adding up these that are already given. Okay, and now what we have is typically I like to look for things that stick out, like what can't go where. So for example, we know that in this row I can't have anything. My two smallest numbers are 2 and 1. So I equals 3. So I can't have anything 9 or larger in that row. This row, again, 2 and 1, that would equal 3. I can't have anything larger than 13 in there. And to be honest, because one of those numbers, I can only share a 2 here, and have a 1, and this would have to be a 4. One of them is going to be significantly smaller than what I had mentioned before. So it's not like I can have both a 9 here and a 13 here. So that's just something we'll keep in the back of our heads for now. And then, so that's that for that. This bottom row cannot have a 1. Not that, can't have a 2 also. Not that that's important. It's a little something though. So, okay, so it does look like we're going to have to build off of that. Yeah, it looks like that's where we're going to start with. So, okay. So, in this row here, this first row, we know that, I'll just mark it over here to the right a little bit. We know, let me move it over just a wee bit. We know that this row is going to be smaller than or equal to 9. Okay? And we know that this row is going to be less than or equal to 13. However, again, so if this was 2, this is 1, this is 9, this has to become 4, 6, 10. So it can't be, it would have to be 9. Can't be that, it have to be 8. Wow, that's kind of interesting. See how that worked there? So I want you to take a look at that. What happens here with this? This is a little interesting. If I was to have 1, 2 in the top with the 9, and I'm sharing the 2, actually let's share the 1 to start with. So 2, 1, 9. Try to make it as big as possible. This might actually work a little better. Now, what can I have in the bottom? Well, I have the 1 there, but my next smallest number is 4. So 4, 1, 5. Looking for 16. I could have 11. Okay, so that would work nicely. So this would equal, it would go down by 2. But if there was a 2 there, right? Or if this becomes 5, then I start getting into these problems, right? Where it's either 11, then it jumps all the way down to 8. Okay, so that's interesting. And the lowest it could go would be 6 because of that. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Doesn't really Doesn't really tell us too much though, right? Not very much. So this 12, what can we break that 12 down into with 3? I think we can break it down to a lot, like 921, 831, 642, right? Yeah. 5 3 oh no, 5 6 1. Yeah, 5 6 1. So there's a few. Okay, I think we got a really tough one on our hands today. I don't see anything that's sticking out to me right away. Let's just try these 12s over here in our work area. I'll put our hard hat on and go to our work area. So 12. What did I say? We have 921, 831, 651, 642, right? Yeah, 642. Excuse me. 642. And then 5 7 4 3, can't have it. 5 6 1, already have it. That's it. Oh, I'm using things over and over again. 4 7 1. Yep. So you only have 4 possibilities there, almost all of which have a 1. Okay. If I have, so here's something interesting. This 32 here, this cell right here has a little pressure on it, a little bit of pressure. If it was to be, say, 1, right, then this has to be 16, 15, or some combination of 15, 16. Must be. And then this has a little pressure on it because you only have 8 remaining here. But that does seem very doable. It's a little bit of pressure, not much. So if you have 2 here, if you had 2 here, you can't have 2 here. Can you? Because you would have 30. And how do you get 30? 15, 15, 16, 14. That's it. And you can't have either of those. What about 3? 16, 13. Yeah. So just interesting enough, you cannot have a 2 here. You could have a 1. Where else is there pressure? Like you could have a 1 here too. So let's say, what about the 2 here? I identified that creates issues with the 1. But what about if I have like 6, 4, 2? It's 2 down here, 14, 7, 7, 8, 6, 9, 5, 10, 4, 11, 3, 12, 2, 13, 1. There are various things that do fit with the 2. But what about something larger like the 9? So now you have 7. This would be 9, 1, 2. So 7 would be what? 6, 1, no. 5, 2, no. 4, 3, no. So this This right here cannot be 9. We know that. Again, let's look at that. Can't be 4-3, can't be 5-2, can't be 6-1. So the 9 is out. 9 is out. Do I have this? I don't know. Hopefully it's on the right way. 9 is out from there. What about 8? 8 would be similar, wouldn't it? 8, 3, 1. You have an 8 there. You're using a 3 and a 1. Now you have 8 left. Well, you do have 6, 2. Yeah. You don't have 4, 4, of course. You don't have 5, 3. You do have 6, 2. So 8, 3, 1, 6, 2. Oh, wait. Ooh, silly mistake. You obviously can't have 8, 3, 1. We're using the 3. Okay. What about 6? 6 is 10. So you can't have, well, let's just say we did it with 5, 1, just for instance. You couldn't have 5, 5. You can't have 6, 4. You can't have 7, 3. You could have 8, 2. Can't have 9, 1. Okay. 6, 4, 2. Can't have 5, 5. Can't have 6, 4. Can't have 7, 3. Can't have 8, 2. Could have 9, 1. So the other one you couldn't have 9, 1, but you could have 8, 2. So these are kind of opposites. Interesting. Can the 9 go here? The 9's there. I have 14 left to get. This would be 9, 2, 1. It'll be 1, 2. 14 left to get. 13, 1 is out. 12, 2 is out. 11, 3 is out. 10, 4 is out. 9, 5 is out. 8, 6 is in. But the problem is, what do I have down here for the 2? I also have 14. See that? And now I don't have anything left because the 8, 6 was the last one. So that cannot be 9. This cannot be 9. Okay, and so if that can't be 9, then the only one left to check is this. And so, wait, let's go over that again. Why can't this be 9? Because now, if this is 9, remember that this can't be a 2. This is 1, this is 2. Now we have to get 14 here and 14 here. Well, how do we get 14? Well, you can get 7, 7. That's not possible. 8, 6. That is possible. 9, 5 is not possible. 10, 4 is not possible. 11, 3 is not possible. 12, 2 is not possible. 13, 1. Because all those numbers are used, okay? So, thus, you can't have it there. And I'm not just saying that for you. I'm also saying that for me. So, just so that I am 100% sure of my logic. So, this can be 9, though. And if this is 9, you have 23 down below. 16, 7, 15, 8. You have a lot of things that would work, I hear. 14, 9, 13, 11. Not a lot, but you do have things. So 23. I did some bad math there. So 23. So first of all, I want to make this a little better for my 12. We have 9, 2, 1, 6, 5, 1, 6, 4, 2. Okay, we're going to put that over. We'll call that 12. And we're going to erase this stuff now because we need to look at something else. Maybe we'll use blue. So we'll look at 23. Oops. So if we look at 23, and I only got 2, 14, 9, no. 15, 8, yes. 16, 7, no. 13, 10, no. 12, 11, yes. So we do have 2 that would work. So, I mean, like, if this was 15, 8, I have 16 here. Doesn't seem to interfere with things. I'm looking for duplicates now. 15, 19. Yeah, there's really no duplicates. That doesn't seem actually too bad. I would like to disqualify this number, but I really, right now, I can't. 2, 1. I have 14 here. Now with the 14, again, I have 8, 6 available. Now the 8, 6 is available. Okay. Oh, so if this is 2, it is only 8, 6, right? 7, 7, 8, 6. 9's out, 10's out, 11's out, 12's out, 13's out. So yeah, this would have to be like an 8, 6, 6, 8. Now this 9 can't be 15, 8. It must be 12, 11. 12, 20. This would have to be 4, or it'd be 12, 6, 8, 6. It can't be that. So it would have to be 8. 3, 6, 9. Or 6, 26, 16, 10, no. 15, 9, no. 14, 12, no. 13. You wouldn't be able to get this. This doesn't work. See this 6 here? So if you have a 6 there, you have 26 left. How do you get 26 in these two cells? Again, let's go through it. 16, 10, no. 15, 11, no. 14, 12, no. 13, 13, no. Okay. So we know. Oops. Oops. What are you doing? We know that this might work. Right? So this is 11, 8, 9, 5, 11, 7. So again, you can't use the bottom one. So this is here again. And again, this is going to give us the same issue of being too small. Right? 11, 8, 9, 5, 11, 6, 17, 7. Can't have it. And 26, yeah. 16, 10, no. 15, 11, no. 14, 12, 13, 13. Yeah, so that's out. Okay. But you can flip these. And my guess is it's going to be similar, maybe. So now we have 15. So we'll use a different color. Come down here and we'll look at 15, right? And so for 15, what do we have? We have 8, 7's out. 9, 6 is out. I always put down everything even if they're out, just so I know. 11, 4 is actually in. So 8, 7, 9, 10, or 9, 6 is out. 10, 5 out. 11, 4, 12, 3 is out. 13, 2 is out. 14, 1's out. Okay, so you'd only have one. 11, 4. That's it. It's all you could do. 11, 4, 4, 11. And this 28, I mean, that's, well, actually, that does seem to work a little better than the 6 for whatever reason. Okay. So now you can't have the 11 over in the 9, so you would have to have 15, 8. It's the only thing we could have. So we'll just try 15, 8 first. Is that hard to see? Maybe it is. I'll go back to this. 15, 8, and then with 11, that's too big. So it'd have to be 4. 15, 4, 9. This would be 5. This would be 11 here. 21. 21. How would I get 21? 10, 11, no. 12, 9, no. 13, 8, no. 14, 7, no. 15, 6, yes. You do have a 15, 6. 15, 6. 6, 15. 15, 5, 11. Doesn't work. So none of these would work because they're all too small. And this row here, this has to be pretty big. So it's 15, 5. So 15, 4, 5. That's 15, 9. 19, 5 is 24. That does work. But then, so this is telling me right here that this number is going to have to be bigger. Okay, because if I have 15, 5, 15, that's 20. I need an 11, but the 11's taken. I have 5, 6, that's 11, but then I need a 20. So that's broken. Okay, so now we get to go back. And we can look at, oops. No! Well, I don't know what's going on here. So I've hit something weird. So we have 8, 15. So I did 15 there. 8, 15. So what did I say was the only one? 11 and 4 are the only ones. So 11, 4, 4, 11. 8, 11, 19, 5. That apparently works. 8, 4, 12. 12. These both work. Okay, that's interesting. It's very interesting. So now we know a 7, 5. Again, you're going to have something really big with that 5. You're going to need like a 16 or a 15. Yeah, you can't have a 13. You need either a 16 or a 15. So let's just go down this one, 15, 5. So this is going to be like 16 or 15. So if it's 5, 16, 21, 10, that doesn't work. 5, 15, 20, 11, that doesn't work. Okay. So neither of those work. So we'll do 12. So if you have 12 now, you have 19 left. 10, 9, 11, 8, 12, 7, 13, 6 works. 15, 4, 16, 3, no. 13, 6. So 13, you need something big. I don't think that's big enough. 14, 4, 13, 17, 15, that does actually work. This doesn't. 12, 13, 25, 6, 31. 15, 6, 21. I need a 13 here too. Dang it. So that doesn't work either. And so I think that means we've exhausted so 8, 4, 12. Oh, did I screw that up? I think I did. I need to look at this again. 11, 4, 4, 11. So if this is 8, 11, this would be 5. 8, 12, 4, this is 12. Okay, I got to remember this. So 8, 4, 12. Okay, this would be 11 then. Okay, that's right. It's either top or bottom. The 12 gives us what again? I forgot. 19, 10, 9, no. 11, 8, no. 12, 7, no. 13, 6, yes. So now we have a new one. 13, 6, 6, 13. But it's with 11. 11, 13, 24, 8, no. 11, 6, 17, 15. Yeah, no. The 15's over there. Keep forgetting that. So no. Okay. So we know that doesn't work. But this, 11, 5. So 8, 19, 5, 24. So with the 5, it doesn't work because the only thing we have with the 5 is what? You have 26, 16, 10, no, 15, 11, no, 14, 12, and 13, 13. Okay, so I think we can safely say that 9 can't be there. And if this isn't 9, that 9's out. Okay. Wow. And this is what you call a tough Kubok. This is extremely, this is what I'm used to for expert. There's really no way to logic it out. You just have to plug and play the numbers. 651, 642 for this top, for the 12. That color should be better. Okay, 651, 642. So I guess it kind of comes down to now. Again, I don't have to have a 1 or 2. Where would the 6 go? Can the 6 go here? The 6 is there. I need 10. So I have, yeah, I have the opposites. I remember that. Okay. What about if I put the 6 here? 26, right? So I have 14, 12, no. 15, 11. So I'd have to have like 15, 11. This would have to be 15, 11 or 11, 15. Now going across, let's just say I look at this 11 first because it's smaller. It's going to create a bigger number. I need 13. How do I get that 13? Well, I could do like 12, 1, 9, 4, 8, 5. There's actually quite a bit I can do. So let's get off of that. Oops. What about this 15? So 9. Now what do we have? Well, we have 5, 4. We don't have 6, 3. We don't have 7, 2, but we possibly have 8, 1. So if I do 6, 4, 2 here, okay, and I have 15, so I have 9, and the ways I get 9 are what? What did I say? 6, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1, 4, 3, 2, right? So 4, 3, 2 is out, 6, 2, 1 is out. Or wait, you're doing that with too many. Dang it. Silly error, sorry. So 9 would only be with 2. So you have 8, 1, 7, 2, 6, 3, 5, 4. And that's it. So now with this one, 5, 4 is gone, 6, 3 is gone, 7, 2 is gone, 8, 1 is available. So it'll be 8, 1, and 1, 8. So assuming that we have the 2 here, 2, 8, 10, or sorry, going for 16, 2, 8, and 6, so that doesn't work. 2, 3, 13, that does work. Okay. That's with the 2. 2, 8, 6 doesn't work. 2, 1, 3 does work. So what would be 2, 1? So this would be 8. So now this is 23 I got to get here. 16, 7, 15, 8, 14, 9, 13, 10, 12, 11. So yeah, none of those work. So 23, I'd have 16, 7, no. 15, 8, no. 14, 9, no. 13, 10, no. 12, 11, no. Those are all no's for the 23 going down. So that breaks, which means 2 breaks. But what about 4? 4, 8, 12, 4, no. 4, 5, 11, yes. Okay. So now I need that 23 again, but I have different ones. Oh no, 4, 5, 11 doesn't work. It doesn't even work because I'm already using 11. Yeah. So what does this tell me? This tells me that 15 couldn't work here. It would have to be, oops. Why did it change that? Okay. I don't know why I changed that. I need to change my default. Oh, I think I know how to do it. Sorry. I just need a second here. There we go. So now will it show up? Can I? Oh. There we go. Now is it in there? It is not. I give up. Okay. So what I did here is I showed that 15 doesn't work, but I still have the 11. 11, 15. And so with 11, I have 13. And so to get 13, what do I have? I have 12, 1, 11, 2, 10, 3, 9, 4, 8, 5, and 7, 6. So let's go ahead and mark out what doesn't work. 7, 6 doesn't work. 9, 4 doesn't work. 10, 3 doesn't work. 11, 2 doesn't work. But 12, 1, and 8, 5 do. Well, that's a lot. So let's just look at 12, 1 first. And right off the bat, I can disqualify the 1 from here because that would be 30, and I have no way of getting 30. So if I have it, I'd have to have 112. So with 2, 2, 1, 3, this would be 13. 7, 12, 19. 12 from 21, 12 from 31 is 19. 19, so 10, 9, 11, 8, 10, 9 out, 11, 8 out, 12, 7 out, 13, 6 out, 14, 5 out, 15, 4 out, 16, 3 out. All of those are out, out, out. Whew. Four, 1, 5, 11, no. 4, oh shoot, that's all I have, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's 4, 1, 5, 11, it's out. Okay. So, but 8, 5. 8, 5 works. Awesome. It gets kind of hard to keep track of these things sometimes. 2, 8. This would be 6. That doesn't work. 2, 5, 7, 9. That does work. So now we have 5. So 8. So this becomes 8. 2, 5, 9, 7, 9, 16. 8 would be 23. So again, that's 23. We see it all the time. 16, 17, 15, 8, 14, 9, 13, 10, and 12, 11. None of those work. So those are all out. Whew. Okay. So now this would be 4, 8, 12, 4, out, 4, 5, 9, 7, out, all out. Okay. Oh man, that was a long journey, wasn't it? to say that 6 cannot be here. Oh my gosh. 6. Oops, oops, oops. Undo, undo. 6 cannot be here either. 6 is out. Oh, man. I know I have to have a 6. It's one thing I know I have. Let's see if I can put my 6 here. 17. 9, 8, sure. 10, 7, no. 11, 6, no. 12, 5, sure. Tons of stuff. 13, 4, sure. I mean, there's so much stuff. I just, oh, man. Yeah, I don't see any logic to narrow it down today. I don't see... There's no real big constraints on anything. The only thing that's constrained is this and this. That's it. I don't see any other, I mean, technically this row, you would have to have, you can't have the 1, 2, but it's like the 1, 2, they can go all over the place. So yeah, it's really just plug and play today for this. There's really nothing else to try. So, I mean, you could do like 6, 4, 2, right? This would be the only one with that. You get 14 then. And the 14 would be, you have various things for 14. You have 13, 1, 12, 2, 11, 3. As usual, I like to go through these. 9, 5, 8, 6. Geez, just so many. So we can't have this. We can't have this. Could have 9, 5. Can't have 10, 4. Can't have 11, 3. Can't have 12, 2. So 13, 1 and 9, 5. I mean, if I put 1 here, I get large numbers. This actually kind of looks interesting. Let's just try that 13, 1 real quick. Because I need this large number going down. So with the 13 now I have 11. And with that 11, what do I have? I have 10, 1, no. 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5. 6, 5 is out. 7, 4 is out. 8, 3 is out. 9, 2, and 10, 1. Wow, so none of those work. So I can't have that then. I could have 113, right? Correct? Correct. Yeah, 113. Man, this is a tough one. This is a very tough one. I don't see any other path except for just to grind it out. This is a grinder. I'm hoping to build a tool that can help me, that I could use afterwards to see if I'm missing some constraints, but I don't see anything. 13, 1. Okay, so you have 23. And we've done this. 16, 7, 15, 8. 15, 8 works now. 14, 9. I mean, there's just so much. 23, 16, 7, 15, 8, 14, 9, 13, 10, 12, 11. 13, 10's out, 14, 9's out, and 16, 7's out. So I still got this one left too. Jesus. Wow. A lot of stuff. So 15.8 is first to look at. 15.8. Oh, shoot. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Right? 4, 15, 19, 13. No. 4, 8, 12, 20. No. There's a constraint. Okay. Can I apply it to here too? 4, 16, 16. That actually works. 4, 11, 15, 17. No. So it had to be 12, 11, 16. Okay. This would have to be like 5, 15, 5. 21. No, it couldn't be though. So this is all I have left for these. Um, 10, 10, obviously. 11, 9, 12, 8, 13, 7, 14, 6, 15, 5, and 16, 4. 16's gone. 14's gone. 13's gone. 12's gone. 11's gone. So all you have is the 15, 5. And you can't have 15, 5 like this because it'd be 16, 5. 16, 5, 21, 13. We already have a 13. And I can't have like this because then it would be 3. Oh, man. I was going to say something, but not yet. I can't. Oh. Okay. So all we have left is 9, 5. And this will crack it open, hopefully. 9, 5, 5, 9. Oh, man. What a puzzle. 13. 12, 1. 11, 2. 10, 3. 9, 4. 8, 5. 7, 6. 7, 6 is out. 8, 5 is out. 9, 4 is out. 10, 3 is out. 11, 2 is out. 12, 1 is the only one left. 7, 6, 8, 5, 9, 4, 10, 3. Just want to make sure I'm not making mistakes. 12, 1. Okay, 12, 1. 12, 1, 1, 12. Obviously can't be 1. It'd be too small. 4, 12, 16, 16. That 16 rears its head again. So wait, what am I doing? I did this wrong. I did this wrong. Shoot. Sorry, guys. My brain's starting to get tired here. 9, so it's 15. Not 13. 15. Okay. So let's just look at what we have here instead. We have 9, 10. Just don't mess anything up. Just go through what you do. 8, 7, 9, 6, 10, 5, 11, 4, 13, 12, 2, 13, 1, 13, 12, 3. Yeah, my brain's getting tired. 12, 3, 13, 2, 14, 14 1. Okay, so 14 1's obviously out. 13 2 is out. 12 3 is out. 11 4 is out. 10 5 is out. 9 6 is out. 8 7 is out. All right, so those are all out. Is that correct? 6 7 8 would need the 7. 9 10 needs the 5. 11 needs the 4. 13 12 needs the 3. 13 needs the 2. 14 is gone. 15 can't be. Yeah, so they are all out. Wow. So we are getting closer. We will know something no matter what after this. 19, 16 3, 15 4, 14 5, 13 6, 12 7, 11 8, and 10 9. 10 9 is obviously gone. 11 8 is fine. 12 7 is gone. 13 6 is gone. 14 5 is gone. 15 4 is gone. 16 3. So 11 8. 11 or 8. 8 or 11. 4 11 15 17 doesn't work. 4 8 12 20 doesn't work. Okay, we have our first number. Six. We got our number. We got a number. Oh my God. 46 minutes. I mean, I didn't start then, but 40. Holy cow. David, what are you doing to us? Holy cats. Did I miss something here? Is there another constraint? Did I do something stupid? Wow. I mean, I'm just trying to think here. Let me just try a mathy thing here. 32 plus 34 is what? 66. 66, and I have 6 cells in there. So that's on. Could I ever have a 1 in that? Because then I have 65 with 5. 16, 15, 13, 12, 11, 10. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50. Yeah, I mean, that's big enough. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 67, yeah. You could definitely have that. See, yeah, I don't think there's really too many constraints. I mean, I'm if somebody else sees it, what I'm missing, just let me know. But all right, well, we do know this. We do know that 6 is our first number. Jeez, man, holy cow. My brain is racked. So with 6 we have 10. So now we have 9 1, 8 2, 7 3, no, 6 4, no, 5 5. So this one is going to be the opposite, right? So we have this 6 5 1. So what we have now is we have 5 1. We have like this thing like where it's 5 1, and then that leads. If this is 5 1, that leads to what? 8 2. And if it's 4 2, that leads to what? 9 1. So that's how that works now. But we're gonna try with the 2. Oops. We're going to try with the 2 because we know the 2 can't be there. So the 2 could be here. So we say 4, 2. Now all of a sudden this is a 9, 1, 1, 9. If I have the 1 here, 23, right? 12, 11 is available to me. 13, 10 is not. 14, 9 is not. 15, 8, 16, 7. There are a few things there. But this 4 had given me problems before. I have 28. So why don't we go first with that? Think about that 4. That 4 there gives me 28. 28, 16, 12. 15, 13. That's it. So but this might be an issue here. This right here might be an issue, and I'm going to tell you why. Let's go back to what we had before. 16, 15. Well, I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right? I'm going to need some really big numbers, you know. But the problem is I could have a 1 here. I just figured it out that you can have a 1. And, you know, the bottom one. Yeah, so if there's a 1 here, okay, so let's just look at this real quick. If this is 1, then this must be 16, 15, like that, right? But that's going to hurt my chances with the 28 because I have no way of getting to 28 now. 16, 12, or 15, 13. So 1 is not this is not a possibility. Okay. 1 is not possible here with the 4. I know that. Okay. And again, the reason why is because with the 1 being here, if we just look at it again, it has to be 16, 15, a combination of these two. But I have 28 here and here. Well, how do I get that? I only have 16, 12, 15, 13, and then you get to 14, 14, and that's it. And I can't use any of those because they're all used over here. Okay. So that's right. So this is, oops, 9 had to be on the bottom if I was going to do this. 9, 1. Okay. Now you have 23. Does that give me a constraint? That 9 is 23. I have two 23s. So that has got to be a constraint. 16, 7, 15, 8, 14, 9, 13, 10, 12, 11. So 13, 10 is out, 14, 9 is out, and 16, 7 are out. So I have 15, 8, and 12, 11 for row 2 and 3. And remember, with column 1, I have to have 16, 12, or 15, 13. So, wow. Oh, I need a different color so I don't screw up my order of operation here I'm about to do. So let's try 15, 8 here. Okay, so if this is 15, 8, this is 13. And then this would be 12, 11, 11, 12. But 2, 11, 13, 10 doesn't work. 2, 12, 12, 14, 9 also doesn't work. So this doesn't work like this. Right? It's 15. 15 could not be there. I can put 15 here. This be 13, but that doesn't work because I only have 15, 8, and 12, 11. Right? Right. So that just simply doesn't work. $15, 8, or 12, 11. So the only thing I have then is I have because it, yes, okay, so I have 16 and the 16, 20, 12, this would be 11. This is a 15, 8. 8, 2, 8, 13, 2, 15, 6. So this is out. This does work. 9, 5, 24, 32. And we got the answer. Jesus. Oh my God. What? That was a tough. Okay, I'm going to redo this carefully so I don't lose anything. 4, 2. And we will go over it. $12, 16. I'm pretty sure that was right. Be honest, I'm not 100%. Now I'm kind of second guessing myself because it went so quick, but it felt right. But gut feelings don't mean anything. Yeah. Yes. This is right. Okay, so it's 15, 5. $13 and then 8. 13, 8. Okay, so we're going to clean this up a little bit just so it looks a little nice. Go through it. Just go through it here. Okay, let's take a peek at this. We'll get out our little trusty thing here. Okay. Math is sound? Okay, thank you. I am going to count it myself. I believe you 100%, but I just be 100% sure. 4, 6, 10, 17, 2, 19, 38. We got 12, 1, 13, 24, 38, 3, 9, 12, 27, 35, 16, 10, 26, 31, 44. Going down, 4, 16, 9, 35, 6, 1, 7, 16, 26, 7, 11, 18, 33, 38, 2, 16, 24, 37.